everybody. It's going to be weird now that I have the items already. Welcome, everybody. It is Friday night. It is time for Live Luxury Showdown. It's our weekly quick build decorating competition. It's a contest of fun and creativity where our contestants are going to build something out of nothing but the latest luxury furnishings. Xanothrend has just popped up. I just started to buy some of this stuff. We have, this week, Darkshade Glowstalks, Inquisitive. Inquisitive indeed. So our contestants are going to build something fun out of nothing but these 5 items. I'm going to buy a bunch of them. We have the 3 contestants that are going to be waiting at my primary residence, and they're going to build something out of nothing but these. They have 30 minutes to do it. So it's a big challenge, but it should be fun. Okay, I just bought a bunch of these. I bought 90 of these. Just spent 4 million gold on these. Okay, we have the Vvardenfell Anemone Sprout. Well, okay, I want to talk about this. So it is big, it's animated, it has a subtle blue glow, so this will really light up a dark area. We also have Vvardenfell Anemone Sprout. And we have the Anemone Strong. 5k for the small one, 25k for the big one. Similar models, same models. Okay, we're going to buy a bunch of these so that our contestants have a lot to work with. Go ahead, buy enough that they have 30 of these to work with. These at 25k, kind of pricey. Probably the pricier one of this batch. I think as far as value is concerned, this is probably not the best one to invest in. I'm going to buy enough of these to give like each of them 12 to work with. I had some from last year. Luxury furnishings do pop up once per year. It's on a yearly cycle with at least one new one each week. This is the only new one this week. The Glowstalks, the other 4 are from last year. Prices are a little bit lower than last year, about 10% lower. We also have the Vvardenfell Coral Plant Strong. Buy enough of these again to give them enough, like 20 to work with. Okay, they'll have 20 of those to work with, and the young one. Same deal with that. Just kind of a smaller version, maybe slightly different model. Might just be oriented different. Important thing, these are big and animated and add a lot of liveliness. I see these a lot in aquariums. They kind of have a good ocean look to them, even though they're not based off of ocean life. Okay, we'll give enough for them to work with 30 of each of these. That'll work. So I'll have 30 of these young ones to work with, 20 of the big ones, 12 of these strong anemones, 30 of these sprout anemones, and 30 of these Darkshade Glowstalks. Okay, sounds like a plan. So I'm going to go put these in my primary residence. That is here in the Cold Harbor Surreal Estate, which is just around the corner here. In the meantime, want to thank Oxygen123456 for the follow. Thank you for bearing with me as I got oriented here. Okay, so home is over here. Cold Harbor Surreal Estate is where we have the Live Luxury Showdown Stadium. Has enough space in it for our 3 contestants to work simultaneously so that they can make something fun out of these Vvardenfell plants. So many pet guars. Yeah, so you could get a pet guar from the daily reward, so everybody has a Sigic guards now. It's really fun. Oh, speaking of, might have to open that later. Loving these daily rewards from getting these crates. Okay, we have we have our 3 contestants here, and Stormahawk, who is going to be filling in as a judge this week. So appreciate her doing that. Okay, so I am going to getting everything placed. Letting the contestants know that I just got here and that I'm going to be placing the items. So, we have the stadium here. We have 3 sectors in which our contestants are going to each build. And I will get all these plants placed. This will look really funky with all of these stacked on top of each other. Whoa, I'm in first-person mode. Okay, that'll work. Okay, we're each going to have 30 of these to work with. This is going to look really creepy. Oh, man. That looks crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa.
Is that goo around you the IC set?
Oh, I forgot I enabled that. Well, that will be fun. Dragon Warrior has subscribed. I'm monkeying around with my sounds and apparently have text-to-speech on this. Thank you very much, Dragon Warrior, for the resub. Yeah, so I have Imperial City set on. It works even if you're not in Imperial City. And so it gives you this fun blue and black glow. Okay, getting these all placed. These are going to look really creepy with them all stacked up on each other. And that's just 1 out of 5. Oh yeah, that's quite an effect. I'll have 12 of these to work with. 12 of the big ones to work with. Remember, 1409 has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, 12 of these big ones. But to make sure it's even, maybe I should place them a little slower so it goes around more. Yeah, so it's based off of when you place them. Though I think if you port out and port back in, they'll all be synchronized again. So you can't really count on that, but in the meantime, it looks really cool. And then we have the Coral Plant Strong. I'll have 20 of each of these to work with. These are animated too. Whoa, that's a little psychedelic. Stormahawk says trippy. Okay, getting situated, getting all of the furnishings placed. Last couple of weeks I've actually had enough that I was able to pre-place them, but I didn't have very many of these from last year, so I had to get them all placed here now. Okay, they'll have each of the young coral plants to work with. Whoa. Yeah, that gives a weird look. They'll kind of have to maybe isolate one so that they can figure out more what these look like. Okay, 30 of these young coral plants to work with. And then they'll also have 30 of the new Darkshade items to work with. Darkshade Glowstalks, Inquisitive. Yeah, these are good. I've been wanting these for a long time. Nice blue glow, big and animated. Man, I don't even... It's like so big I don't really know where to place them. Contestants, so I'll put them off to the side here a bit. 30 of each of these to work with. Eclavith with a raid. Welcome everybody from Eclavith's stream. Thank you very much, Eclavith, for the raid. Appreciate that a lot. I saw Eclavith was building a fun Ferris wheel earlier, building a carnival. A lot of fun stuff that you can do with the housing editor in ESO. One last one. It'll be out of sync with everything else. Wow, that is trippy. Whoa, okay. The only thing is that you can't really do that in your own home, because when you load back in, it won't be like that. Redwoodian has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, we are getting ready here. Starting in 1 minute. Okay, let me make sure all the contestants are, like, situated and, like, in a sector. Hysterical Chewy 2 has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, we are about to get started here. Okay, we have Lizzy, MegaGeekLizzy here. We have stonesedge, and we have AONomad. Okay, they are all here. We'll be starting here momentarily. Starting in 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'll get the clock up here.
Hello, J Hart.
Hello, Stormahawk, surprise judge for us this beautiful Friday night. Stormahawk is the co-guild leader of Spicy Economics, has a lot of housing talent herself.
You could call it that. Yes, we could call it that.
You have a lot
Well,
of
these
talent.
I have a talent for niche type of housing.
It's very much appreciated by the ESO community. ESO housing
Yeah, I've
community.
noticed. It's talked about, that's for sure. So wow, these plants are really trippy. Especially the glowy one.
Yeah, Acleva, thank you. Says, how do you say your name again? J. Hart Ellis? 3. It's like a heart, like a heart. Except for it's spelled like the animal, like a deer. So heart with no E. I have no E.
J. Hart Ellis.
Okay, so our contestants are building. They should be building. Oh no, where'd our contestant go? Okay, Lizzie's here. Okay, we have our 3 contestants. Stone. Where'd Nomad go? Oh no.
Oh, she's there right there, hiding in the plant.
Oh, Nomad, build. Nomad, build.
Is that their first or second time?
Wait, what is... Whoa, this is weird. Like, they moved 1 and they all disappeared. Is it buggy? Placing all these animated things on top of each other probably straining the system.
Oh, they said that they're dealing with their add-ons, so that's why they're not building just yet.
Oh, okay. Resident Seeps has subscribed. Thank you very much for the subscription. Okay, so we have just started into Live Luxury Showdown. It's Vvardenfell creepy plants and these Darkshade Glowstalks, Inquisitive Glowstalks. They're all these are very glowy. I mean, you put 30 of them on top of each other and get quite this blue glow here. I think this will be a very popular item. 45,000 gold. Available from Zanotharan in Cicero's Food and General Goods this weekend in Hollow City. So head over to Cold Harbor if you want to buy some of these. Or if you missed these from last year, these were pretty reasonably priced too. So this big one was 25k, small one was 5k, I want to say 5k and 10k. Welcome everybody from Twitch chat. If I missed anything, let me know. If I missed a question or something, reiterate it. I might have missed it.
I'm really looking forward to see what they'll build with these, because these can be either challenge items or they can be put to really creative use. I see that stonesedge over here is building some sort of worm monster, possibly.
Yeah.
And the animation is definitely giving it a wormy vibe.
Yeah, since all of these are animated, it's going to give quite a weird look to anything, because everything's going to be kind of squirmy, and it can add to it. Or it will just kind of have to be something that we might overlook if it's something more basic. So, you know,
it almost looks like a bunch of worms all like together.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy with the worms. So, speaking of creepy,
I once made a tentacle room out of these. By putting the plant in the ground until just the tentacle part was sticking out, and then I put in like 30 of them.
Oh yeah.
And maybe you could show that during the housing hike.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Which one is that? Amaya?
It's the bug house. The bug house. It's
the harbor house.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I might do that. So after Live Luxury Showdown, we are going to be doing a housing hike. I have 12 homes I'm going to be visiting. Might be able to squeeze in a couple extra from people that are from Twitch chat if you have a house that you've been working on recently that you want to show off. So I have a bunch already that signed up for that. So we'll be doing that right after Live Luxury Showdown. Also, later on in the Showdown, we'll be doing some giveaways. Be giving away 10 packs of each of these luxury furnishings. So that's going to be really good value. So stick around. We'll do that with at the end. We'll do drawings for those. Everybody will have a chance. Okay, so we do have our 3 contestants here. We have Oh, no, here's Nomad's. Okay, here's Nomad. Nomad sent me some information about themselves. I do like to introduce the contestants each week, so we get to know a bit more about them, so we can cheer for them and be like, oh, that's where they're coming from. So, Nomad speaks 5 languages, and they are an administrator on Wikipedia, and they are in their last year of law school. And when they first joined ESO, they immediately bought 2 packs of the 21,000 crowns when they were on sale because they knew right away that they were going to be a hardcore housing gamer. And turns out they were right. And Nomad says that when they first started playing earlier this year, so relatively new to ESO, they made 8 characters right off the bat and played each one just enough to get their crafting maxed so that they could make more gold and be able to afford more furnishing stuff and recipes, all the good stuff for housing. And because of that, they said they don't have a lot of experience with PvP or PvE, though they are starting to learn to tank. So, good luck, Nomad. And our next contestant here is MegaGeekLizzy. Previous winner on Live Luxury Showdown. If you do want to see any of the previous, this is our 25th? I think it's 25th week doing Live Luxury Showdown. If you want to see screenshots of the other contests that we've done, they are all up at my Spicy Economics website. Just peruse those. There are a lot of great builds that have been made using all the luxury furnishings from the last 25 weeks. And so you can look at all those and be like, oh, that's a cool way of using that. So you can go look at those. So Lizzy, fantastic trader, fantastic gamer here on ESO. Good luck to Lizzy.
J-Heart, did that little Redguard fire pit escape from the sphere by chance?
Redguard fire pit.
Oh, right here.
Oh no, it got pulled out. It used to be. Let me try to fix that. It should be in there. Somebody must have retrieved that. Okay, I do have some things here that the contestants are supposed to not be using. Just, the stadium itself is supposed to be off limits. Don't use those. Just use the 5. Just use the 5 glowy and movie plants. Redwoodian asks, is that Minotaur style hum? Indeed it is. I like my moo. Moo. And our third contestant here is Stone's Edge. Also just goes by Stones or Stone. Call Stone's Edge Stone. Stone is a PvEer, but they spend most of their time raising the skills on their alts to make them more viable income producers. So, same strategy that Nomad has. Being able to level up your crafting so you can do more daily writs, those are very lucrative if you do that on lots of alts every day. Stone says housing is their greatest joy in the game, and though they would hope that ESO would give like 100 or more extra slots per home. That'd be nice. I hope they have some creative fixes so that people can do more with their homes. Stone says doing this, the Live Luxury Showdown was a surprising bit of fun. Stone has been on here before, and Stone says that you have to fight off your nerves, so that you can do off-the-cuff creativity, or you might hit a wall and not be able to execute on what you have in your mind. And so it is an exciting thing for our contestants. I do appreciate our contestants volunteering here. So if you ever would like to be a contestant here on Live Luxury Showdown, do shoot me a mail at jhartellis. All the contestants do get at least one of the luxury furnishings just for participating. Winner gets triple amount, so that helps. Oh no!
It looks like a parasite.
Somebody moved my ball. Get your hands off my ball. Stay put. Careful not to move the non-luxury items. Okay, don't. That's okay. So good luck. Good luck to Stone. No lasting damage. I'll be able to fix things. This might not be quite aligned right here. Okay, so we are 10 minutes in already. 10 minutes done. 20 minutes to go. See what each of them is building here. So I do have the Imperial City light on myself. Is that going to be distracting, or should I turn it off or keep it on? I like it. Went to IC and farmed myself a Stonefire Scamp. That was pretty fun. Like Dodo says, these contestants are out of control.
Well, they're rioting. Come, JR, come check out this, what stonesedge has. It looks like a tapeworm, almost. I don't know, it looks like some sort of... Oh, that's a face! Oh, I see. At first I thought that was, like, parasitic mouth parts.
Oh, I'm over here with Nomad. Nomad's making, like, a forest here and, like, a step platform. Let me come up. Oh, no! More damage. Getting a lot of collateral damage this week. I'll fix everything later. I'll fix everything next week.
Oh, I can actually fix it.
Don't worry about it. Stone, yeah, making like a worm here. Definitely getting that like creepy crawler itchy worm here, and inching forward. We have like a face.
A parasite head, I suppose. That's where the sucker goes.
Yeah, this looks really creepy. Oh yeah, oh man, like using those as eyes is gonna be creepy. These just in general are pretty creepy. These, like, I think these are based off of stink corn in, like, real life, like, from Australia. There are some that are, like, anemone stink corn, and so they're pretty gross in real life. Like, they're called stink corn because they stink a lot, so they have, like, sticky goo you can't get off of you either, so might put some of this in perspective.
That sounds like something you would probably find in Australia.
Yeah, if will either kill you or make you stink. And, wow. MegaGeekLizzy here, making like a really pulsating orb. Looks like a heart almost. Looks like living, just pulsing.
Yeah, I love all the movement and everything. This is a fun week.
This is a Swankery. Welcome, Swankery, one of our other judges here this week.
Hi guys.
Swankery.
Hello.
Coming from Divine Design Alliance, the best housing guild in ESO. It is hands down best housing guild in ESO. It's a lot of experience, and Divine Design Alliance does an amazing job with putting out a lot of housing competitions, things like that, and I appreciate what they do. Oh, suddenly you just use this big, strong anemone, and you have like a tree. It makes a good trunk, doesn't it? I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah.
It's moving, sways a bit. Even the base of this moves a bit. See that here? See, it moves a bit. Oh, that's a really creepy tree. I'm loving it. Oh. So here we have Nomad using the Darkshade Glowstalks more as like a forest here, though they seem to be arranging them a bit more as they go. I like these as a staircase, kind of like a challenge to get up here, I think. Nope, I overshot. See what Nomad constructs in the end here. I think I think Nomad might be using an add-on. Haven't really seen that from the contestants much. Haven't had any regulations about that. We'll see how it goes this week, and if it's a good thing for the contest or a distraction from the contest. For now, I'll let it slide. Let Nomad do what they want to do with this. Is that immaculate construction that can let you place things like in a line?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. Oh, we also have here a Wueben, our other judge. Wueben.
Hello.
Guild leader of Divine Design Alliance. Welcome, Wueben. Do you have anything that you would like to share about yourself this week?
I'm a zombie cat.
Zombie cat. Oh yeah, you're doing the zombie cat competition.
What's the zombie pad?
Do you have your 15 people for that?
I do. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
At my
What's
grotto.
that?
So I 15 people, and I gave them about 30 items each that I supplied them, and they can send me 5 extra of their choice, and they build like in a little area of my grotto. So it's kind of like a smaller fun event, kind of like this, right? But they have a week long to do it, so it's kind of fun. You see a bunch of people hanging out the house and stuff.
Yeah, we had a similar contest like that on Topal Island way back when we started. It was really cool.
Yeah, I like this new plant, the blue.
The Darkshade Glowstalks. Yeah, they're pretty amazing here. I like how these are being used to stack up on each other to make like this really creepy tree here. It does have collision. I'm trying to like climb it. It's not quite working. All these have collision, which is maybe different from last week.
This is also the first week where every single item we've gotten has been animated.
Yeah, that was really creepy stacking on top of each other like this.
I admit, like last year, I was a little irritated at these because I was thinking, well, this is just like the achievement item, but I use them a lot. Like I ended up using all of mine last year, so they're good items.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really like them for just like the movement, because if you put these like in a garden, like you wouldn't necessarily think that they would fit too well in like a peaceful garden, but they do add more motion to it. I also see a lot of these in people's aquariums. These are coral. They're called coral for a reason, because they look like coral. They work great in aquariums. Add a lot of movement to it.
Yeah, and the achievement item is like a medium size.
Yeah, so you have the little
So
sprout
big,
one
yeah.
and the strong one. The achievement one's in the middle.
I can't stop staring at this tree. It's too fun. The one that's stacked, the glowing one.
Wait, which one are you
It's a good
at?
time. I'm over here.
Glowing tree. Oh. Getting a couple glowing trees here going on. Wait, where are you?
I'm gonna buy a
Swankery?
stack of these.
Swankery.
I'm gonna buy a stack of these just so that I can have this effect. It's fun.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really loving these Darkshade Glowstalks. 45k. It is a little pricier this week. I think maybe I can imagine maybe this was like originally 100k, and maybe some sense was tucked into this.
Well, since Ninja Monkey isn't here, I have to ask, how much did it cost this week?
Oh, I wasn't paying much attention.
Uh-oh.
A lot. Well, I dropped most of it on these Darkshade things. I did have some from last year, so I spent 4 million for these Darkshade, and a couple million on everything else. I'll call it an investment. I think they're fun items. I think for the most part, these big ones did not have a lot of good value going forward. So let's say 6 months ago, what would these have been worth? They were worth like 30k. So I wouldn't invest in these. In these. Everything else is maybe up for grabs because they're a little cheaper. It's going to depend on whether people are wanting to get a lot of.
So I hope it's a trend going forward, but they seem to be getting the gold item values right.
Yeah,
like
I
they're
think
not too expensive, but they're expensive enough, right?
I think so too. Like these were 45k. I remember originally there was that big coral, way back when. That was 100k.
Ridiculous.
It's too much. Like you go and look on guild traders and they're selling for less than their original cost. I think that's an indication of a problem. I noticed that on some of the other things like those Redguard tents. Those are also going for less than their original cost already, pretty significantly. It just kind of means that there's not really enough demand to justify the high price on it. So at 45k, I think this is a lot more reasonable. Still kind of a lot, but
Well, and it's
45K
a
is
great
doable.
item.
Yeah, I think so
For,
too.
for a great item, that's fair price.
Been wanting this for a long time. Yeah,
And the blue glow is great. I bet it's really great at night.
and it's really subtle too. It's not like obnoxious. Liking these little eyes. They're kind of friendly without a mouth. Maybe a little dangerous, but maybe just curious. Don't eat me, please. Yeah, if you want to learn how you can, make more gold so that you can afford luxury furnishings like this, do join my stream Monday evenings, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I do gold making tips and tricks then. I'm a pretty prolific trader and leader of a trading guild and know a lot about kind of the ins and outs of the market. So if you want to come learn how to make more gold, join my stream Mondays.
I see that there has been some changes in this area. Almost makes me think of Hermaeus more. By this area, I mean...
I see.
I really hope we get a Hermaeus Moore statue, and it's not because it has lots of tentacles, but because he's a really cool Daedric prince. But, like, see where I am at, if you just look at here and you just stick some eyes on there, it would kind of look like Hermaeus Moore.
Oh yeah. We're getting a little bit of a spaghetti monster vibe
Flying
too.
spaghetti.
Yes.
Or Hermaeus Moore.
Hermaeus
Just give
Moore.
it some eyes.
Yeah, it's certainly...
Hermaeus
like
Moore
a-
loves those tentacles.
a bit enthralling.
It is. Just want to keep staring at it.
True Shinobi has followed. Thank you very much, True Shinobi. Welcome to Live Luxury Showdown. We have less than 8 minutes left. Contestants have been building for 22 minutes. It is a quick build contest. They only have 30 minutes, so have to do something with these luxury furnishings. Don't have a lot of time.
I was just playing Skyrim earlier today, and I got to see Hermaeus Moore's face, and I would say this is pretty close. I mean, he did have some bigger tentacles on the outer edges and the big eye, but yeah, this is making me think of it for sure. Maybe, well, no, I don't want to give hints.
It's only like from this one angle. I suppose that's okay though. Might be a bit difficult to do it completely three-dimensional here. We'll see, but maybe it is three-dimensional. I'm just missing something. Maybe that's like the front of something. We'll have the contestants each tell us what they've made when this is all over. Don't want to misinterpret it if they've made something specific. Oh yeah, getting this creepy effect with the anemone's tendrils here coming out of the ground.
Yeah, it looks like snake. Mm-hmm.
Like a snake pit. Don't want to be standing here. There we go.
Yeah, I used a lot of these in my Halloween house last year to up the creep factor, just kind of give that little extra creepy thing.
Yeah, they look a little alien. They're not like necessarily just snakes or something. They're more just like creepy, alien, otherworldly. Just a bit, I think. Man, this is... it's really something. Okay. Let's
I see
keep working
tentacle
here.
theme. Definitely see tentacle theme happening this week.
I'm glad that the contestants are really taking advantage of the creep factor here and just like ramping it up.
Oh, I like the little tail end on the war monster.
Has a little tail. Aw. So it does.
It's good for it to have a beginning and an end. That's clear.
Yeah, it helps, because otherwise you just have like a warm body, and it's like, well, how are we supposed to interpret this?
Now that's at this point it's pretty clear. It's a living thing. It's got eyes and tentacle eyes, and there's more little worm friends in there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this one you
out
can
of the
see
ground.
above ground, so the implication here would be that these are coming up from below ground, so they must live in the ground. We're at 5 minutes left. 25 minutes have gone quickly. And then we'll head to the judging session of the showdown. Our judges will take a detailed look at these and declare winner. And while that happens, we'll be doing some drawings for giveaways. We'll be giving away 10 lots of these. So everybody will have a chance to win this. It'll be one of each of the luxury furnishings. So Darkshade, Glowstalks, and each of these Corny plants. And then after the showdown, we'll be going straight into the housing hike, where we'll just be kind of casually touring people's homes, seeing the cool and creative things that they've been doing with them, seeing just kind of their decoration talent coming out, or just kind of, you know, a lot of the more casual RP types, just see how they live and decorate in their own home. So that will be fun. So it's live luxury showdown and housing hike afterwards. So we'll try to be doing this every Friday. So if you have a house that you'd like me to come tour, maybe for next Friday, if you want to make some tweaks to it, let me know. Shoot me a mail in-game at jhartellis. I can come tour your house next Friday. So that'll be fun.
I think you're going to my Cold Harbor tonight, right?
Yes, I
JR?
am. So I'm going to Wueben's Cold Harbor, which I have. I went there just to make sure I had visitor permission, but other than that, I didn't check it out. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go check that out. Was that
Yeah,
for
it's awesome.
Was that for something specific or just something that you put together?
Just me being weird.
You're being weird. Okay, well. We'll look
No,
forward to-
the only thing I would say is don't stop until you can see the pyramid. So.
Oh, Pyramid A. Okay, we have just a few minutes left in Live Luxury Showdown. Contestants are building using nothing but the latest luxury furnishings here in the Luxury Showdown Stadium. Oh, what's going on up there? How did that happen? There are a bunch of Darkshade Glowstalks up in the air. Wonder if that was accidental.
That would have been probably from the add-on.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I hope
Where?
it didn't eat into their item count too much, because they only have so many of these to work with. They only had 30 of these to work with. Look up, Storm.
Oh, I see.
That's too funny.
I see. Some of them appear to have escaped.
Okay, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Lizzie putting the final touches on what is an increasingly creepy tree. Started as a tree. I'm not sure if it's still considered a tree.
It looks like a forbidden ice cream cone.
It gives me a little bit of like a briar heart tree feel to it. You know, it's full of like dead bodies and stuff. Though this is not quite as dead.
It's a worm colony, and if you touch it, you get thousands of worms that just spill out everywhere.
Ew, that's a nasty sensation. Freaking Letpo says, this is a trippy showdown. Yeah, this is really quite something this week.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
gonna go take a shower now, Storm. Thanks.
Yeah, just
I mean,
fake
if
it
you
out.
look
Fake
closely
it out.
at it, there's so many wiggly appendages.
Well, I think Storm's probably taking notes about what maybe he can do to ramp up the creep factor in your home.
This will be a tough one to judge.
Shut
A
up,
lot of
Penicillin.
creative takes on everything.
Okay, 40 seconds left.
I agree.
Wrapping up here, contestants putting the final touches on their builds. Good luck, everybody. 25 seconds left. 20. Nomad. Looks like they want to use everything. They don't have to use everything. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is over. Contestants, it is over. So they will let me know. Let me know what you've made or what inspired you.
It's over. I would say that then zone, since they may not be able to see
okay.
you.
Okay. Okay, so time is up. The contestants will let me know what they've made. Don't want to misinterpret that, though. These are pretty fun. All three of them whisper me, say, "Oh, I just made a creepy thing." No, here we go. Okay, live luxury showdown building is just finished. We are moving on to the judging. Okay, so first we have AONomad. They say they wanted to make a spaceship because a blue glow from the triangle things reminded them of the color of the alien in The Expanse. Aha. Though, ended up being less a spaceship and more helicopter. So, spaceship, eh?
I see the person now.
Yeah, I saw a person in there.
I was so focused on the tentacle, but I didn't notice the person.
Oh yeah, so we have a creepy, creepy Vvardenfell plant person. Good details here. I see a grate above me. Okay, so we have good, strong torso, creepy
Thick.
head, thick, yeah, tendril legs. And then we have the bottom of the spaceship, and it's a kind of interesting look, I think. It's like a one-man pod. Feels more like a pod. Gonna hover around.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's best viewed from the front, since it looks like they ran out of items for it to connect perfectly.
Yeah, oh, so this is more like the engine in the back here. So pretend this is like a flame, kind of red flame
Tentacle
coming out.
engine.
Tentacle
Yes,
engine.
flame. It could be like a diving spaceship where they're like used to propel it, like the way squids swim. I actually don't know how squids swim, but
I
underwater
like
spaceship.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I like it.
Thank you very much, Nomad. This guy's name is Greg. Nomad says. Okay, at least it has a pilot. Okay, so... And next up we have... Lizzy. 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 What have you made? Lizzy started with the coral plants up and all in a ball, then added like a trunk here, and just kept adding and adding to it. So maybe there's a story here. Contestants used nothing but the luxury furnishings here.
That's interesting.
Okay.
It makes me think like it's some sort of underwater coral plant structure with a lot of moving parts, and I can almost see it swaying in the water.
Lizzy says it represents the chaos of human life, more of an abstract piece.
And what do the tentacles represent?
The fleetingness.
Ah, I see. It's a comment on society.
Lizzie says, maybe like a mushroom that's been fertilized with human flesh. Well, that's kind of creepy.
Yep.
The tree of the Hobbit, or the Lord of the Rings that ate the hobbits.
Oh, yes. Definitely getting a tree feel. Though, it kind of does feel very fungusy. Like these Darkshade Glowstalks are kind of like fungusing off of this. Like a growth. Definitely getting more of like a growth feel. More out of control.
This is like the sort of thing that would be a good centerpiece of a courtyard or a home. Just kind of draws your attention and pulls you in.
Yeah, it's hard not to look at this.
Mm-hmm.
fungus. It's a humongous fungus.
Wow, the textures on these leaves on the blue item is it's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, get a good look
Get
at
real
this.
close.
My graphics aren't on the highest setting, but yeah, these look pretty nice. I always liked these in Darkshade.
Your graphics are not on the highest setting? I thought it looks pretty good on your screen, J-Heart.
No, it's,
so
it's
what does
fine.
it look like on the highest setting then, if it's so good now?
I don't know if I can handle that. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you for the creepy look into the human mind.
Oh, it's just that tentacles represent the pervs. The perverted minds.
Yes, it seems appropriate. And we have Stone. Stone says that their inspiration was the old movie Dune and the worms feeding time on another planet.
No way, I totally got that.
Haven't
That's
actually
awesome.
seen
That's
Dune.
what I was thinking of.
You might have to fill me in here, Swankery. Give me references.
Oh, I can't remember. I mean, it's a movie from like the 80s or something like that. So, essentially, it's a giant worm that goes through the sand and comes out and terrorizes everyone. And
Oh, but it looks so cute.
But
Like,
yeah, let's check it out.
look at this innocent face. It's just...
They're actually making
It
it
just
into a
wants a
TV
hug.
show. I saw the trailer for it, but it was But they're
Yeah,
remaking it as a TV show.
It's a series of books.
Right.
Yeah, the spice worms, and they would kill them for the spice to live, and also it's basically a desert, so they would rejuvenate their own fluids to stay alive. And it's a great book.
Oh, good.
Oh, I was thinking of Tremors. Never mind, not Dune. No, Dune's completely different.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of Tremors because I know there was one with worms that would bust out of the sand in the desert-like setting and eat people.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
I want to control this spice. Fun worms.
And there's a lot of them.
There are a lot of worms. I like these worms. They're fun. Okay, so we will have the 3 judges here. We have Wueben and Swankery and Stormahawk filling in for Ninja Monkey, who had to be away tonight. Ninja Monkey. Fantastic. Fantastic streamer.
I was just going to say, who doesn't like 80s movies with a sexy sting?
A steak? Now I want a steak.
Sting.
A sting.
Ah,
Sexy
I grew up
Sting.
in Russia.
He was the bad guy. Sting's not sexy in Russia?
I don't know. I mean, Russia was very Russian in the 80s.
That's true.
Okay, so thank you everybody. We will have the judges whisper me who they think did the best job and second best job, and their best. Oh, that's superfluous. Let me know who you think did the best job, and then I will calculate a winner. And as the judges do that, we will head into drawings for these for the Twitch chat giveaway. Let me get that set up here. Give me 1 second. Giveaway. Okay, that should all be set up. Okay, so we'll do the giveaway. We'll do the drawings for the giveaways in a bit. For now, all you have to do is type M-I-N-E... Oh, I spelled it wrong. type M-I-N-E, mine, in the Twitch chat, and we'll do some drawings here after the competition, so you have until the end of the contest to get M-I-N-E into the Twitch chat so that you can qualify for the drawings. We'll do 10 drawings for one of each of these luxury furnishings. Really good value. We'll get that in there. Okay, and we will have the judges be whispering me who they think did the best job, and we will declare a winner here for Live Luxury Showdown with the creepy Vvardenfell plants and Darkshade plants. Snapdragon with the bits. Thank you very much, Snapdragon. Who do you think did the best job here tonight? Okay, we have...
All did great job.
Yeah, they really did.
Wueben making it difficult for me. Let's see.
Everyone's the number one.
Okay, so we have Stone, we have Lizzy. I have to do math here, and we have Nomad. Okay, so Lizzy had the mind tree. So this was Lizzy with the mind tree. We had Stone with the dune worms. And we had Nomad with the piloted ship. Is that correct? Okay, I think that's right. Okay, and we have... Judges' scores are in. I have to add them up. Okay, wait. Okay, getting scores in. Judges are divided. Okay, but we do have a winner here. Winner of Live Luxury Showdown number 25 is... Well, will it be Nomad with the piloted ship? Creepy plant pilot. Will it be Stone with their Dune-inspired worm party? Or will it be MegaGeekLizzy with their mind tree? The winner of Live Luxury Showdown number 25 is... Stone with their Dune-inspired worms. Making that
Good
spice
job,
flow.
Well
Congratulations.
done.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations.
really hard.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Stone will win a whole bunch of these. Plants.
I was gonna say, this
just
was pretty
for
tough
winning.
to judge.
Yeah,
Really great stuff.
judges were divided. Thank you very much to our contestants. Thank you to our fantastic judges. Hard to judge this week.
Thank you, Jay Hart, for hosting this.
Fun items this week. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and we will head into the drawings for the luxury furnishings, and then we'll go into the housing hike. So, thank you again, judges. Judges, any final thoughts about the contest this week or these furnishings?
No, just it's probably a hard week, right? Nothing really solid, but it makes it for an interesting week because it's all creepy and moving, and
Yeah, I
and
think so too.
they did great.
Yeah, I like how it's all moving, and more glowy plants is always good.
Always. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, love the glow.
Yeah, that's a great item. It's a great item.
Saw the Hersine's blade from Wolf Hunter PTS. It's like everybody wants those glowy mushrooms. Zoss needs to take notes here. Everybody wants the glowy plants. So I'm glad that they have them this week. Very happy with that.
You can have glowy mushrooms, but for 370